club. Motherfucker, we ball out. I ain't stingy, shell. Nah, nigga, I don't hold up. Ball, time to re-up. You still fucking with that quarter ounce? You broke nigga, still broke nigga. You still broke nigga. That's the shit I be talking about, nigga. You ain't.
Piece of shit.
Alright, come on. B.I.S. Alright, let's go. Bitches is slow. Let's go.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Yeah. You already
Welcome
know.
to Righteously Ratchet.
To what?
Righteously Ratchet, boo. You know what it is. I'm your girl, Porsche.
Brooke Acosta.
Unfortunately, Killer B is not here with us tonight, but we love you, boo. You always in our hearts. I'm repping Wu-Tang for you. All that good stuff.
Okay.
I saw that face.
Alright, that was action.
Why are you smoking during the show, though? Like, I was about to just ask you how things have been, how life has been going for you, but let's just address this ratchet shit.
All right,
it's not righteous, it's ratchet.
First off, I had an amazing week. I got to see my icon.
And that's why you're smoking right now?
No. Fuck
No. I want to know why you're smoking because I was going to ask
Number one,
you.
because I want to. And then, all right, fuck all that. Okay. I got to see the Honorable Louis Minister Farrakhan.
You did?
Yes, I did. And it was check bucket list.
Ow.
Is because
Good for you. High five.
He talked about some real shit, separation. He talked about separation.
Separation? What kind of separation? But keep it quick, because...
All right, I don't think he meant... When he meant separation, black people need to make a physical separation, even though that would be tremendously hard in America. A mental separation, a financial separation. Let's start thinking about black, spending our money with black, and keeping that eye, dealing with each other, and that's that separation.
Right. That's cute.
That was monumental for me because that's been my spiritual leader for ever.
So that was last week.
That was Sunday. That's actually this
week. Well, good for you. I'm sure that was a beautiful experience. Mm-hmm. All peaceful and shit.
It was, man. It was. You had to see the sisters out there. They had the white on. And I knew the bucket was coming.
Oh, well, of course.
I knew the bucket was coming.
Of course.
When they brought the young nigga out,
standard.
they brought a young Farrakhan looking nigga out there. He was like a young...
Oh, yeah. I can't recall his name, but I've seen
I
him
don't know his name,
before.
but he got the young Farrakhan swag.
I don't trust him. I don't. But you know what? I do have like this color thing where just if you too light and your hair is too straight, I ain't fucking with you like that. Sorry, I have my issues.
Says the motherfucker that's very light skinned with straight hair that if she was not to put that water in gel, her shit would be straight. Anyway, let's get into the fuckery.
Wait, you don't want to talk about my week though?
What was your week consist of?
My week was life-changing. So for the first time in a number of years...
What you doing?
Well, no. One of my best friends, whom I love dearly, he moved away with my baby dogs. So I've lived alone before. I did it for a long time. It was plenty of fun. But then I also got very used to the company of just having
the dogs
a roommate.
And all that shit.
I mean, they're my babies.
So now you get to walk around butt-ass naked.
I mean... That's cool and all, but I have this big apartment now, and it's just me. So
that's advertising.
I mean, that's
niggas. She got a big apartment. She by herself. No dogs. She tied of the fingers. She taking applications.
It was not. It's just what's been going on with me, and you know, this change happened right after my birthday, so I felt like this was the universe coming together, saying, "Porsche, you just need to get back to the way that you were a few years ago, and work it out and come to something new."
Exactly.
So, I'm excited. I'm sad, but I'm excited.
No, whole phase 2? No.
Wait, what?
Whole phase 2?
Oh, phase.
Whole phase 2.
Whole phase 2.
Yeah.
No.
You gonna do your Issa? You not gonna do your Issa?
Listen, I'm grown.
She was grown as fuck.
I'm grown. But Issa had been in that relationship since her early 20s. So, like, she really couldn't wow out.
She was with Lawrence that long?
I had plenty fun. They're about 28, 29. They were together for 5 years. So they were about 22, 23 when they hooked up.
Okay.
So that's young. 22 hooking up with somebody.
So all fellas out there, FYI, what's your name on social media? So y'all can DM her, please.
That's in progress right now. The best way to reach me would be to leave a comment, but honestly, I'm not looking.
Listen, let me tell you something. All the old freaks don't have no Instagram. You gotta meet them in person. But
anyway, back to the foolery of this week.
Fuckery, you mean?
My mother might be watching. I don't.
And
wanna...
she knows because you're her child.
She knows that I
you've
curse,
done some
but...
fuckery. If she's your mother, she's done. She's well equipped with the fuckery.
All right, so let's get into it.
But first off, what is the fuckery? See, what we bring to you when we say the fuckery in this episode, the fuckery is basically news stories that
what is this? This empty drink?
No.
That's fuckery right
there. That's Remy. But the fuckery is basically news stories that we find to be rather unique, funny, that we probably can discuss. So, Portia and my crew, I'm gonna tell you how these niggas is. These niggas is terrible.
Oh yeah, I'm the
they
worst.
don't. We got a group box. They don't put shit in there, but then they criticize my shit. But the first one,
when we do start conversations and we try to get something going, you act as if you can't bother to respond to anything unless you started the conversation.
No, I let you run
which
with
is
the.
pretty
I
rad.
let you run with the logo. But since we're gonna talk about the fuckery, let's get into how the Chinese Museum has removed exhibits that compare black people.
Pause. When's the last time you went to a museum?
Oh, please. I took my daughter to the MoMA 3 weeks ago.
Okay, how'd you like the MoMA?
It was decent.
I was at the Natural History Museum a few weeks ago. So much fun.
Exactly.
I think people really need to just,
Go to museums?
Really? When's the last time you went to Newark Museum?
I wanted to.
Newark Museum is dope. We should go. We should go soon. I'd like to go at least
But right
once
now
a
we're
year.
talking about Chinese museum.
I know. I have ADHD.
Exactly.
Whatever,
So focus.
all over the
So
place.
Chinese museum, they removed the pictures that they had of black people compared to apes.
Right.
Now, first and foremost, I want to say this: black people do not look like apes. All right, or chimpanzees. We do favor gorillas. I'm just.
Where you silverback?
The thorough ass
Are you
gorilla.
silverback? What the?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. If you shave a white person, if you shave
Yo.
a chimpanzee all the way down, he look like a white man. A chimp. Just hear me out. If you shave all the hair off the chimp, they look like white people. I hate to say this. They got thin lips, big ass ears. They're pink. But niggas kind of favor gorillas. Like, I'm not gonna front. I'm black as hell, and when I get greasy, I might could be an extra in Congo.
I mean, what's your blood type? That will let us know if you...
Alpha. A.
Bitch, positive, negative. Positive rhesus, negative rhesus.
Since
we want to
positive alpha ape.
Okay, well, see, now here's the
Fuck
great
outta
thing
here.
about knowing your blood type. I happen to be O negative, which means that my O blood type does not have any trace of the rhesus protein, which would relate human beings to the chimps and the gorillas and all the primates.
That
You're
only
trying
means,
to take us
you know what that
means? No.
She gonna die quicker.
No.
She weak. She the weak species.
What you are also
We're strong apes.
not acknowledging about my O negative is I'm the universal donor. Like, I can donate to any and everybody. I can't take your blood. Love you, Aunt. Can't take yours. I mean, I don't know who you are. I can only take from my people.
That's
like,
right. That's right.
I am from the original people
right.
on this planet, and my blood is
But
testament to
speaking
that.
of DNA,
So I can't speak.
Speaking
I
of
don't-
DNA
I don't
and
know what you're
blood,
talking about.
let's talk about what Waka Flocka said.
Yo,
Did you hear what this
I heard.
motherfuck? Lord Jesus, in the name of the sweet baby
So-
Jesus in the cradle, I gotta. Go
So
ahead.
no, I'm not mad at what Waka said. It was the way that he said it, and it was he didn't have enough information behind it. Because, there were plenty of black people living in the Americas, living all over the globe. This is how the white man has done a great number on our minds and has really written history the way that he wants to.
I'm gonna listen to this shit. You hear this shit, y'all?
You really think?
Go ahead.
You
I'm
really
gonna let her
think that the
justify it.
only way black people got to be in North America was by way of Christopher Columbus?
Not at all. But no, listen to what I'm saying to you.
I said Waka was misinformed. He was
This
misguided, but he was on to something.
motherfucker
He had poor
who
execution.
just woke up, he must have drunk a can of Diet Woke and just
Diet woke.
Diet Woke.
Well, why you gotta diss him though? Like, he's at least trying to
I don't
wake
give
up.
Yo, sometimes
Even if it's caffeine free, he's
sometimes
trying.
you gotta try that shit by somebody else before you go in public.
Oh, he should have ran that by Deb, because she's most definitely
Actually, where the fuck is Deb?
And I love you, Deb. You like my auntie in my head.
In my head, you like, I'm like, yo, you didn't run this by your mama
No,
and said, yo, Mom, I'm about to come out and say I'm not black. Deb would have smacked the flocker off of Waka. She would have hit him with, that's the drill sound. Smack this. So, that's just the whole, a lot of y'all niggas got dummy in your DNA. Because for you to fucking say that you're not black, Waka, I fuck with you.
Kendrick now.
I fuck with you. Your wife is pretty. She got a nice sculpted
Tammy.
ass. And I feel what you doing. But my nigga, I'm gonna need you to leave all that positive talk shit.
He just needs to study some more, and he needs to.
Hey, but his music don't reflect that. You not that nigga.
So what?
No, I don't want to hear bang bang bust a nigga head, and then you like, you know. But the problem with black people, man, kill yourself in the name of Jesus.
Well, you don't want to hear that ratchet shit.
No.
That ratchet.
But let's get
when
into.
was the last time you had a hit though? Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
let's lead into the next subject.
Yes. Let's
lead into.
You wanted to discuss this.
I wanted to talk about a subject.
How do you know what I was gonna say though?
Because I seen you going to number 2, and we kind of.
You don't know what I was gonna say.
All right.
Because I know that you wanted to discuss this whole issue of this father not being able to donate a kidney to his son. Because of his probation.
Son, yeah.
I just think that is absolutely wild.
That's the fuckery.
But that's what happens when you become state property, though. And I'm not saying that it's right. But when you're on probation, you're on parole, the state, they control your body and what you do.
I can't even argue with you, man. It's because this the fucked up thing. You know you about to go through. Let me just explain this story. There's a little boy in Georgia right now who needs
2 years old.
2 years old that needs a kidney transplant, and the only person that can give him this kidney.
His father is a 110% match.
Thank you. That's why I fuck with you. Facts though. So boom. But his father caught a charge on probation. So now he's a probation violation ass nigga, and under the state law of Georgia, if you are on probation, you cannot donate shit.
Okay, see, now that's where I got confused, because I followed the article that you shared with me to the original source, and in doing so, I was real disappointed in the person that posted it, because she didn't do nothing but copy and paste.
Posted it to where? Where we got the root.
I didn't want to throw it out.
Salute to the root. Okay, got it. Wait.
So when I followed and got to whatever, the source, whatever news channel, the information was still very convoluted. So I'm glad that you're delving deeper into the fact that once you're on probation in the state of Georgia, that you can't donate shit, not even blood.
You don't have
my old negative people can't go back and save lives.
Nigga, you mine.
That's what happens.
Nigga, you mine.
Property.
That is.
Call me nigga again.
Nigga, you mine. And so that's crazy.
That's mad crazy.
Everything from you is taken. Your rights to save your children. Now the fucked up part about it is that they don't know if little man got enough time to live until his father get off probation.
No, they're saying wait 2-3 months. They're saying wait 2 months for the father to get off of probation. But really, every day is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
And his dumbass father might fuck around and catch another.
It's not that the father might fuck around. It's that this boy's life is not promised. And so because the state of Georgia is so dead set upon punishing his father, this little boy really doesn't, I don't want to say he doesn't have a chance, because I'm pulling for you, boo. I think her is just, I'm sorry, Brooke, pulling for you as well. My bad.
That my Ike Turner gene. You see my hand? It was just.
You should have seen the way he looked at me like.
It jumped. My hand jumped. This is my Ike. This is my Ike Brown hand.
The one that is suffering right now is this poor baby. So
Can they find anybody else besides his dumbass convict father to give him?
I mean, when it comes to organs, I'd much rather receive something from one of my parents too. If not one of my parents, a relative. Sibling. I only got one brother. One biological brother. I have more, but one bio. That's just saying, that's tough. That's tough. And you really suck for having such a bleak topic for us to discuss.
It's not bleak. I call it fuckery because I believe that
fuckery.
It is. I believe because even though I may be a criminal, this is my child. Nobody else is going to do it. Let me go and give my shit to save my kids.
This story has given me the sads, and on that note,
sometime-
I'm about ready to go into something else. Like, I'm just trying to feel more happy than this right now.
We'll wrap it up.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, this is the Fuckery episode 1. Righteously Ratchet. You already know Brooke Acosta, Portia, and always tell a friend. You tell a friend, subscribe to the page.
Hit
you
that
already
button,
know.
boo. Ow.
Yatch!
Ow. Is any of this brand
That's
new?
not my
Is, bitch, am I hitting that spot?
No.
Are you enjoying it?
It's it.
You just exposed your insecurity.
No,
with that,
yeah, I'm
that's
insecure
all.
with fucking bitches in the ass.
No, you said it was a finger. You weren't.
No, because I knew where it was going.
No, a finger doesn't automatically.
Yeah.
A finger is not tantamount to a dick.
If you could take a finger in your ass, the dick is next. What's
Are
that?
you telling me that your finger is the same size as your penis? Please tell me that it is.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
Please.
I'm gonna tell you this. My hands is big.
We talk about one thing.
And they the size of most
One
my
finger.
hands, the most size of niggas' dicks. I got a big ass hand.
You know, it was real interesting. Last week, the FDA came out and said that they're going to like impose regulations to actually make condoms smaller, because as of right now, they're like 6.5 inches, but they're too large for the average man's penis.
They didn't measure.
Now, bear in mind that condoms are made of rubber, so they stretch, of course, but it's a lot of niggas walking around buying magnums, knowing good and damn well they ain't got no reason in the world to buy it other than to stroke their ego. And then they wonder why they knock all these bitches off, because the condoms keep falling off because they didn't fit you to begin with. They were too big. It's not that your dick was too big.
I buy condoms too small so I can bust them so I can go raw about 8 strokes.